We're brothers. We're happy and we sing. Is this on? And we color. Do 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 do. Okay, so give me a high five. All right, cut and print. Let's talk about edges. Oh, hey y'all, we in my bathroom. I know y'all like, girl, what's wrong with you? Why you didn't do your hair today? That's why we here, cause I'm finna tell y'all something. But anyways, I want to come over here and show y'all something. Like, let's talk about edges. Let's talk about how when you don't care about your edges, it's giving you don't give a damn about yourself.
And I oh
Yeah, so now I don't struggle with edges, my edges meaning when I say edges, y'all, I know sometimes we just like to think of the front of our face, but we need to talk about the back too. Very, very much healthy for you to consider your back. But today I just want to stop by real quick. I ain't gonna hold you long to talk about edges, okay? I grew up in a household of a mother that was a cosmetologist. She went to school for that. Mind y'all, when I was a little girl, that's all I was at. I was at her school seeing what she was seeing. So I wouldn't say I'm self-taught. I definitely watch my mom a lot do hair. So I do braids. I can sew. I can sew. I can do a sew in as well. And twist and things of that nature. I'm not extremely versatile because I've kind of I've kind of put doing hair on the back burner for a while. But I did want to come back and tell y'all that when I was a young girl, I always had edges, and that was because I was in the care of my mother, right? And so I realized that being an adult, that my edges have been extremely impacted by the wrongdoings of me. As long as my mom is managing my hair, um, you know what I'm saying? I got edges and I got length. Right now, we ain't got a lot of length because I just did a big chop, so we got the puff puff. But I did want to talk about my edges because right now, y'all, right this second, I'm working on growing my edges. So I left the piece out so I can show y'all my journey, um, and I talk about where I came from or where I am today. So a couple of things is that I noticed that some of us, and I'm talking about my lovely melon, lovely black girls. Some of us throw our wigs on. That's causing your edges to be disappear, and some of us is wearing braids and we're pulling too tight, and the person that's doing your hair ain't wise enough to realize that you need to be a little sensitive to the edges. When I say edges, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm talking about the back as well. Keep in mind that this hair right here is very, very much sensitive. But y'all be acting like it's as tough as the hair that's in the center of your head. That's some different hair. Okay? This is different hair than this. Okay? This is more fine and thin. Y'all call it baby hairs. This is fucking hair. Ain't nothing baby about it, baby. You're a big dog. You be in there making big ass poops, so you're a big girl. Okay? It's not baby hair. We left it at baby when we was a baby. This is grown folks hair. It's just shorter and thinner and finer, okay? But anyways, I left this piece of hair out because I want to show y'all where I am. Hopefully y'all can see where I am. You see how long my edges are? Yeah, so of course if I just take a piece here, you know, look how long it is. Mind y'all, it was half of this probably like a couple of months ago, maybe like maybe like 5 or 6 months ago. So a couple of things that I have been doing is I have been wearing a lot of braids, but I've not been the most gentlest to my edges. So I then make sure that I was very gentle with my edges and braid them accordingly and not pulling back. You know what I'm saying? You see how I don't know if y'all see that. I'm gonna zoom in, but the fact that I'm pulling like this, and some of y'all let y'all beauticians or people who do y'all hair, whatever you call it, y'all be letting them pull the mess out of y'all scalp. But anyways, like I was saying, I don't know where I left off, y'all, but I was talking about my edges. So back to what I was saying. So some of the things that I've been seeing that people edges is like disappearing. And oh yeah, I forgot. I just turned the ring light on. Don't know why I forgot to. So it might be a little brighter now. But so a couple of things like I told y'all before, the wigs that's taking some of y'all hair off. Not everybody's impacted. And then some of the braids y'all doing, y'all letting folks do y'all braids that's too tight, and then y'all losing y'all edges. And I'm talking about all of this around. the whole perimeter, okay? And some of y'all be picking the wrong person to do y'all hair because they just know how to do hair. They don't know how to care for hair. And I want to bring back caring for hair as you do for my hair. You heard what I said. So some of y'all don't be paying attention to that. And some of y'all, again, that come, and also some of y'all be too cheap to pay somebody to do y'all hair that knows how to take care of hair. And sometimes you do need to invest in that because this is your crown. It's your crown, sister girl. You got to take care of it. So, and I also noticed that, of course, there are women out there that have medical things that are causing them their hair to come out. That's something different. I'm not necessarily speaking on you. It could be some of the things that I'm telling you can help you. But I'm mostly speaking on people that are actually causing their own edges to be lost with their mismanaging of their hair. So to me, it's a sense of lack of self-care when you're not caring for your edges too, baby. Okay. So a couple of things that I have been doing because I do my own hair and then I do let my mom do my hair. Those are the only two hands that's getting my head is my mom and my hands. That's it. So when my mom is doing my hair, I don't have no issue. She knows how to care and do hair. It's me that knows how to do hair, but I'm slacking on the caring for hair because I just want to get it done. So I've had times where I braided my hair too tight, here, and not really paying attention to the fact that like, let me tell you something. When somebody pull your edges too tight, and even in the back of your head, if you see little small bumps there, that's not good. It's not good. Now, granted, you might just have that because your hair, your scalp might be a little swollen and stuff like that, but it's not really good to have all those little small bumps around your scalp. And if you're if you're a mother and you're doing your daughter hair in them rubber bands, you're not helping your daughter's hair out. We're gonna do a segment on kids because I think sometimes sometimes some parents are struggling, and I actually would like to make content on helping some mothers who might not know how to handle their daughter's hair. I want to be able to make some content on how to be able to do some really cute hairstyles. I also show you how to twist because I think when she's a little girl, twists are going to be 10 out of 10 for her. It's going to be like not as much strain on her hair. So I'm gonna do another segment on that. And today I want to talk about us big grown folks and things that we could do better in order to make sure we have some edges. But in speaking of my edges, they do look ashy because I put in some gel on it and I did my makeup this morning, so some makeup might be on there. But I just want to show y'all, like, this is how much my hair has grown since I've been doing some of the things I've been doing. And so low tension on my edges all around. Even my back edges have grown about this long. Okay, so typically the person who's always reminding me that I'm not doing right is my mother. She get in my head and she be like, "Punk, what you doing?" I'll be like, "Mama, I know I ain't shit." But so when you get braids, and I'm gonna come back when I finally get my braids and show y'all. But when you get braids, ladies and gentlemen, whoever, braids are braids, everybody like them, right? You need to make sure that you are not causing your hair breakage by pulling your hair really tight. Some of y'all get these braids and then y'all want to put them in these ponytails, and y'all see that's pretty tight pulling on my scalp. As cute as it looks so cute, but you need to keep in mind that this hair, I'm pulling my hair, this hair, you can't see it. That's some thin hair. Like I said, I got makeup on my hair, so they'll be kind to me. That's some thin hair. It's thin. It's not baby hair. It's thin hair. I think some of y'all who be wearing those wigs, y'all don't even pay attention to that you have hair right here as well. Thin hair right there. And when you put the wigs on and the glue and you don't give a fuck and you rip that bitch off, you taking all that off. That's why your shit look like your hairline starts back here, because you disrespecting this much of your hair roots. That's why. So you got to start loving yourself more and stop trying to look for the look and care for your hair, because your hair gonna be with you. That wig can disappear tomorrow. Okay? Those braids that you have in your head, stop putting them too tight, sis. When you want to put in a ponytail, I'm gonna show you guys when I get braids. Come Friday, we're gonna do some footage. We're gonna do a video. We're gonna vlog it of my hair being braided. So I'm gonna come back and show y'all a couple of things that y'all could do to stop fucking snatching y'all your edges out. Stop it. So there's hairstyles. When you put your hair in a ponytail when you got braids. Let's say you're braiding. I'm going to braid this up right quick. Okay? We got this braided up. I done braided it up. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. Braid it. I ain't going to braid it all the way down. We got a little braid right here. Okay? We got braid. Okay? When you do this, you got a braid. When you put your hair in a ponytail, do you see how tight I'm pulling my scalp? Do you see that? That's pretty tight. You shouldn't be, it shouldn't be strained right here. When you put it in a ponytail, after you get it up, you want to come back and pull it down. Okay? I'm going to try that again. I got it in the ponytail, right? I'm going to come back and I'm going to take the little piece of hair and I'm going to pull it down so I can relax it. You need to do that on all parameters. You probably need to go on 2 rows. So if you got 2 rows here, you probably need to go and pull, even back here. Pull down. I'm going to do it again. Here's the braid, okay? In order to stop the tension, you're going to pull it down. Less tension. Stop trying to be cute all the time. If you want edges, sometimes you can't be that cute, okay? So anyways, like I said, y'all got to pay attention to that a lot more. Okay, your edges. So that's a couple of things I've been doing is just relaxing. When I get my braids, I definitely pull them down. And also, when you get braids, I know we want to do all these hairstyles, but if you are a person who can't control yourself and you keep pulling your hair tight, then you need to find hairstyles that you can just wear down. The one thing that I've learned is how I got my edges to grow this fast is I didn't put my hair in a ponytail when I got my braids. And I have been wearing braids for the last, 3 months, 3-4 months, okay? Back-to-back braids, okay? And so I just let my hair hang like this, and it grew. So if you're on a journey like me, like, baby, this hair needs to catch up with this hair, you got to do drastic things. Leave your fucking hair alone is the best method to let your hair grow. And when I say leave it alone, I'm not mean you got crunchy hair, okay? You need to wash your shit in conditioner. Stop playing. You know what I meant. I'm just saying, not too much on your head. You ain't got to do all that extra shit to your head and your edges. But anyways, y'all, I'm finna take this little braid down and we finna gel it up and make it look like this side. But I just left this side out. And I'm going to come back later in a couple of months and show y'all. Y'all got to remember, this is where my edges are today. Now, granted, we do got some bad hair on there. My mom going to have to cut my edges. But I just want to come back and show y'all that. I am going to be using this here. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll be using this right here. So we're just going to put this on the edge right quick. Boom, we're going to take care of this right here. But yeah, I wanted to come back and just show y'all how we need to start being more serious and care for our edges, because your girl was doing the wrong thing for a minute there. And I might insert some photos of myself being so disrespectful to my edges. You know what I'm saying? Just disrespectful. But I just want to leave y'all with that. I'm not sure if I got all the points that I want to make out. But if y'all got questions, let me know. Like I said, I can help you out if you need it. If you need me. Okay? All right, sister girls. I'm going to leave y'all out. I'm going to do this other side too, because we're going to make it look extra cute, right? Because it's like, you fresh. Let's make the other side fresh too, Bookie. But so yeah, so all I can say is that keep your edges. If you want to grow your edges, you're going to have to do some drastic shit. You're going to have to probably look ugly and crusty for a little bit. But I just woo braids to disguise it all. And, you know, that new growth, that new growth is real. But this here, I didn't have this. When your edge is fucked up, you can't even barely do this. The damn gel don't even be wanting to work. That's how bad my edges was, because I had so much breakage. And I'll tell y'all how I messed my edges up. Like I said, doing braids, pulling my hair too tight, and then really, to be honest with y'all, that's my dog. Rocky, calm down. The other reason was I was flat ironing my hair too much. Rocky, calm down. Calm down. Them people is cool. They ain't doing nothing. Yeah, but anyways, like I said, y'all know another reason why my edges got fucked up is because I was flat ironing my hair too much. I literally was flat ironing my hair. So that just caused a bunch of breakage. So all I'm just saying, be mindful, y'all. Care for your hair and your edges. Don't only put time on your front edges. You need to make sure you got this in the back too. Okay? Because I'm going to show y'all my back. My back was fucked up too. And it's looking a lot better. It's about the same length as this what I showed y'all a minute ago. Okay, y'all. Let me get back because I got to get back on this clock. But I just want to show y'all my edges. Okay? Edges. Even the back. Don't make fun of me now. Okay? Because who knows how that part looks. I just did this shit this morning. But keep your edges. Replay this video back what I said. What's causing your edges to go. If you got health issues, this video may be helpful, but may not be the cause of your hair loss. I'm talking to the ladies that's disrespecting their hair and not realizing they have thin hair in the front. It ain't as coarse as it is right here. It ain't. Okay? So as long as when y'all figure that shit out, y'all edges gonna start growing. So yeah, sis, if you want your edges to grow, you gonna have to say nay no to the motherfucking Wigo. You gotta let it go. You gonna have to do that. You gotta let your edges breathe. And you're gonna have to use stuff like shit like this. This shit like this grow your edges. Little droppy, call it a fucking day. You know? Also, some rosemary mint. This grows your edges too, baby. This stuff smells so good. I just be like, okay, grow me now. So stuff like that. You want some more products for me to help you, show you? Really, you ain't got to do too much. Your ass just needs to stop doing what you usually do in order to that's causing your edges to go. Stop pulling them braids back. Stop hiring the wrong person to do your hair who don't care for your hair. Okay, stop putting them wigs on and ripping your shit out. In all honesty, those glue that you put on your edges, that shit's ripping your shit off. Every time you, and I've seen some of y'all be like, baby, the little fine hairs, you letting them go. That's why your hair look the way. If you want this effect that you be creating on them wigs, you gotta leave your hair alone. I said what I said. Leave your goddamn hair alone. Anyways, let me let y'all go and let me calm down. But I'm just getting on my own ass about making sure I'm letting these edges grow. This is the last time. That was the last time I was going to be bald-headed in my edges. Now, granted, I had edges, but my shit was short as hell. Gel wasn't working. Nothing was working. And I knew what I was going to have to do. And y'all, I've done this method a million times. I've done myself like this before, and I've had to grow my edges out. My method definitely works. So if you're a girl that's like me, that's been flat ironing too much, and you've been, pulling your hair too tight, I got the juice. I'm going to show you, sis. Just drop it in the comment, and I'll give you every product and a detailed explanation of what I do. Or, bitch, I could just do it a whole video for you. Or do you like the video? Is this on? Okay, so, y'all, it's on? Because ain't nothing like recording some shit and it ain't on. You be like, bitch, what's up, camera? No, y'all, let me get to work. It's time for me to get to work. I think I got a meeting in like 5 minutes. So I'm finna get off. I just tried to do a little content today because it's Monday and it's my content creation day type ass shit. So I'll be editing this and posting it. Who knows? Who knows? Peace out. My afro. We're brothers. We're happy and we single and we color. Do, 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 do. Give me a high five. All right, cut and pray. Y'all don't. Okay, that's me off camera. Don't judge me. Bye.